I don't know. Here's the weird thing about being a Jew is like, I'm not religious, but I am prone to prophecy. And I don't mean that in an arrogant way. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, but if I'm terrified, I'll go mystical. I mean, I don't mind. I'll do it. And sometimes it doesn't make sense. It makes sense to me. But I'll give you an example. Like I was hiking, and this wasn't too long ago, and I'm looking at the ground, and I realized, wow, a lot more lizards now. I don't know what that means, but I think it's deep. I think that Trump has opened the lizard portal, and I think you should share that. Why can't that be a little thing of information that you spread around a little bit? Just walk up to somebody say, Maron said the lizard portal's open, and people be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you're like, I don't know, but it sounds scary. It sounds real. Sounds like it's happening. The lizard portal? Yup, the lizard portal is open. Saw a coyote out during the day. That's not right. They're nighttime monsters. You can tell me the lizard portal isn't open? It is, and day coyotes are among us. And you're going to say that's not a fucking problem? That's not a harbinger of what's happening? Our state is on fire right now. It's on fire all the time. Every year, California is on fire to the point where it's just the way it is. 2 weeks ago, my friend Lynn said, aren't the fires a little late this year? How is that something you say like it's a season? It kind of is a season. Once a year, if you live in California, you're like, fuck, there are ants and shit's burning. Must be summer. So they are late this year. And it's crazy, man. We just kind of live with it. And they're worse and worse. And, you get those panicky calls from friends and relatives on the East Coast. Like my mother will call from Florida. Hi, are you okay? Yeah? What are you talking about? The fires. Oh, shit, yeah, they're not by me. Did they say where they are on the news where you are? Where? Oh, shit, that is kind of by me. Hold on a second. I'm going to take a look out my front door here. Oh, shit, Ma, I got to call you back. I can see the fires. They're like right here. Yeah, I got to call you back. I got to get a selfie with these fires. Fire's getting close. Hashtag ouchie. Hashtag end times. Hashtag Los Angeles 2019. It's happening. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to take to get everybody, to get, like, you would think at this point that haven't we been entertained enough? Weird thing for me to say, but Jesus. Isn't there something that could bring everyone together and just realize, we've got to put a stop to, almost everything? Right? Oh my God, what would it take? Something terrible. That's what brings people together. Nothing good. Occasionally a concert outdoors. But that never really goes anywhere. It's gotta be something bad and big. Get everyone to fucking snap out of this whatever it is, trance of I think we do it adaptively. I think it's sort of I'm doing what I can in my life. Well, that's not enough. I don't know what it'll take. Was the sky have to catch on fire? Would that do it? If we all walked outside and we fucked it. Fucking sky's on fire. God damn it. I knew we were in trouble, but it made the jump from land to sky. This is bad. One guy standing there, it's not on me, man. I brought my bags. Some other dude in the back going, Hannity says this is normal. What the fuck are you talking about? I watched Hannity today. He summed it up, man. He said the sky caught fire, I think in India, 1902, burned for 3 days, and it rained for a month. So don't believe the libtard spin on this. What are you talking about? Burning sky's good for America. What does that even mean? A lot of jobs in a burning sky. That doesn't even make sense, stupid. Jews set the sky on fire. Yeah, of course they did. I knew it would get to that. Then some other doughy guy just standing there, maybe in his little baseball hat going, come on, Iron Man. Come on, Iron Man. This is your time. I know you're real. My mother is still alive, and, sorry, wrong tone. I'm blessed to have my mother still with me. Better? No, you know, she's still around. That's good. And I think she's part of it, you know, the whole end thing. It's weird, no matter how old they get. I'm 56. You know, my mom's still around, got all her mental things. She's all good upstairs physically. She's doing great. But they can, you know, they can still fuck your day up. At any age, surprise you. Like I got a text about a month or so ago from my mother in the middle of a nice day, all caps. I wish we could do your childhood over. With a little baby bottle emoji. What does that even mean? What is that? Like, I didn't even know what that, like, what was the tone of that? Was it, I didn't know if she was being contrite, you know, or nostalgic. Like, was she taking responsibility for whatever caused me to do this for a fucking living? or was she just sort of reflecting and like, we were friends when you were 4. I don't know if you remember that. Either way, I responded with, I don't think I can handle it, with this emoji. But she's part of the end, I think. She's part of the unfolding. She's part of the prophecy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I call her up, and I'm like, hi, Mom. She's like, hi, Mark. How's it going? Good. So glad you called. How are you? I'm good. What are you doing? You know, the stuff. That's good. How about you? Everything good? Yup. What have you been doing? We went to that restaurant that we took you to when you were here. The one you always go to? Yes. They give you too much food. Okay. What else is going on? This happened like a couple months ago. My mother said this out of nowhere. She goes, I have to go, Mark. I have to go feed my iguanas. And I said, what? She goes, my iguanas. I have to feed them. I love you. Bye. My mother doesn't have iguanas. And I thought, this is her. This is it. She's starting to go, right? But then I thought, wait, maybe it's like senior sex code. You know what I mean? Maybe there was a couple of octogenarian men sitting on her sofa in their boxers going, when's this going to happen? Is it going to happen? You can laugh at that. She's my mother. You don't have to respect her. She can take the hit. She likes to be talked about. She does. When she hears that joke, all she'll say is that necessary? But iguanas, man. I did a Google search on South Florida and iguanas. Yeah. Turns out there's a massive iguana problem in South Florida. They're all over the place. They're out of control. They're eating through power lines or showing up in cars and homes. There's literally iguanas fucking everywhere. So yes, the lizard portal is open. All over the world. And on every one of those websites where I looked at the iguana issue, you know what it says? Please do not feed the iguanas. But my mother has taken it upon herself to, I assume she thinks she's feeding the same few iguanas every day out behind her house, like they're her friends. She's just down there going like, look, this is some food from the restaurant we took my son to when he was here. They give you so much food. I hope you enjoy it. Look at your tongue. Look at the tongue. Look at the tongue. Now, and if that isn't written somewhere in the prophetic books, when the aging Jewish witch feeds the dinosaurs off her deck, the return of the Christ is upon us. I believe it's in Revelation, and I just want to say, that's my mommy, and I'm proud of her. Yes, I'm doing what I can, people. I'm a 56-year-old man just trying to stay woke, you know? Yep. I am of the generation that needed waking, for sure. I think I'm about 85% woke, and the other 15 I keep to myself. Which is actually being woke. Is putting that voice in your head that goes, hey, you know, don't say that. Maybe don't say that. Good call. Thanks for getting my back. It's a close one. I mean, look, if you were to ask me if I was a feminist, I would say, of course, but, you know, I have my days. I mean, I'm a guy. I'm a man. I've been a man all my life. Before that, I was a boy. And if you're a man, look, let's be honest. You probably heard yourself or some other dude that you know at some point in time say this. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Fuck women. Now, the question is, does that guy hate women? I don't know. Let's break it down. This is just my experience. Let's break it down. So fuck all of them? All right, you're right. Just the last 3 I dated, right? Fucking bitches. So just 3. You know what? Just Michelle, really. Fucking bitch. Broke my heart, took my shit. Fuck Michelle. So just 1 woman. Yeah, and it was kind of my fault. And I think that's a pretty good working definition of woke. It was kind of my fault. And where you go from there will determine how woke you stay. But that's the beginning of it. You go either way. It's a rough crossroads. And I think one of the biggest problems men have is that they have a dick. Most men have dicks. If you're a man, you don't have a dick, I hope it was a choice and not an accident. Dicks are a problem, and I think this is sort of the TED Talk portion of my show. I think I'll call it the history of my dick, and it's meant to be helpful. Trying to help men be respectful, empathetic, and care in the proper way with boundaries about women. And, well, dicks are, you know, it's a problem. It's an obstacle. Like, do you remember the first time you came? I'm putting this out there to the men. It's a big day. It's a life-changing day. A lot of times it doesn't even involve sexual thoughts. It just sort of happens for some reason, usually like when you're 8 or 9 or 10. Like for me, it involved a bath faucet with running water, and I stuck my dick in it. And I was 9, and I knew something was going to happen. I wasn't sure what it was, but it felt pretty big. And I could have been bad, it could have been good, but I stuck with it. Turned out to be fucking amazing. And a life changer. Really a great day. And honestly, I fucked that faucet for 1.5 years. Now, I'm trying to be honest and open. I'll get to the point of this. Then at some point, someone tells you what that feeling is. Maybe you got a kid who has an older brother, or somebody finds a porno magazine, or you find your parents' copy of A Joyous Sex hidden in a mattress, and you can look at fairly realistic renditions of hippies fucking. And once someone informs you that feeling comes from putting your penis into a vagina, that just fucking changes your entire neural pathway issue. And it's sort of all you think about is putting your penis in a vagina from age 13 to like this morning. This is truth. It's all you fucking think about because it's amazing. Like, you know, I was sort of surprised when I learned about it, you know, because there was part of me that was like, when I was told about the vagina, I was like, really, it's not water? You know, like, so like, and it honestly seemed much more complicated, which I believe it to this day is true. But once you know, man, it's all, you just want to be in the vagina. And that's the problem, you know, especially for my generation of men, I think, because I really think that a lot of us didn't really